Hi, it's Mark again with another session talking about buses. Okay, let's go back to the beginning then, back in 1988 when I passed my test for my PSV. I took my test at Garrett's Green in Birmingham and passed first time. Now, I started at Merrihill Minibuses on the Monday, and on the Friday morning of the same week, I passed my test, which I thought was pretty good, but there you go. All right, let's tell you a bit about Merrihill Minibuses then, because that's where I started, and I was there for a couple of years. Now, the type of buses that we had there was, well, basically Sherpas. They was 20-seater, manual gearbox, and they was dreadful to drive. They really was, especially fully loaded. Oh dear! And because there was 10 seats down either side, there was no room for luggage, shopping trolleys, bags, anything of any note at all. And even if there was somebody waiting there with a pushchair, it had to be folded down and put on one of the seats. I mean, what a nightmare. And there was 2 steps going up to the bus, which back then they didn't have lowering on the buses, so the lowering of the steps so you can get on and off easier. None of that. So it was difficult. They kept breaking down, had problems with the doors, and well, let's be like this, modern buses now are a lot better than then. Okay, so Merrihill Minibuses used to use the word smart on all their paperwork, on the bus timetables, and of course, all the bus drivers had to look smart. Now, we wore black trousers, black shoes, white shirt, but we had to wear a blue dicky bow. Some of you might remember us wearing that back in the day. It was a Velcro round the back of your neck there, a dicky bow to the front. And, well, we look smart. I don't know if I'd wear one now, though, to be fair, but anyway. And another thing about them, the ticket machines. They was the old, well, they wasn't old at the time, they was brand new, but they was the great big Almexes, and they were slow. The ticket roll kept jamming in the machine, and also all the drivers had to carry around a big metal cassette that you put in the back of the machine so it can record the fares and the passes. Now, you had to carry that around with you all the time when you was on your break and what have you, and well, it was a nightmare. It was like carrying around a couple of house bricks. It was absolutely dreadful, really bad. I mean, nowadays it's, you just put in your code number that you're given, or your pass number, whatever you want to call it, and it's all, you don't have to carry anything around at all. But yeah, so that's a little bit of an insight into Merrihill Minibuses. Oh, by the way, the minimum fare back then was 15p. Yeah, a bit more now, isn't it? Yeah, so that's a bit of an insight into Merrihill Minibuses. I'll let you know more detail as and when I think about it. So we're going to do it company by company. I've worked for a few. So next up will be Midland Red West. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.